What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for Anime Uproar, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Super video. Before we get started, I want to thank all of you who have been supporting our Dragon Ball Super videos and commenting that you want to see more. We weren't sure at first whether our audience here on the channel was interested in Dragon Ball Super content, but we received a lot of comments from you guys telling us that you enjoy it and want to see more, and that really means a lot to us. In this video, I will be talking about something that I've been thinking about a lot as I've been watching the latest episodes of Dragon Ball Super. And of course, if you aren't caught up to the anime, be warned that this video will contain spoilers. To be specific, Frieza's actions in the last few episodes, including his decision to betray Frost, his decision to help Goku by giving him some of his own energy, and his decision to eliminate Cabba from Universe 6 even after Vegeta saved him just moments earlier, have driven home an important point about Frieza. The fact is that Frieza might actually end up being one of Universe 7's MVPs when it comes to winning the Tournament of Power. When it was first announced that Frieza would be revived for the tournament, many people, including myself, thought this was a strange decision, and many argued that Cell would have been a better choice since he was far more powerful than Frieza in Dragon Ball Z, and because Cell possesses both Saiyan DNA and DNA from Frieza's race, his potential to evolve and perhaps even develop a golden form like Frieza was always there. On top of that, Cell had organized his own tournament in Dragon Ball Z known as the Cell Games. So not only is he a strong fighter determined to prove his strength, but he is also a big fan of tournaments and he loves winning. So clearly he would have been a great asset to the Universe 7 team. But as Dragon Ball Super has gone on, I have become more and more convinced that Frieza was in fact the perfect choice for the Tournament of Power. We have to remember that Cell was primarily interested in his own entertainment and proving that he himself is the strongest fighter. He had no greater ambitions other than that. If he had been in the Tournament of Power, Cell would have been primarily interested in having a good time fighting and proving that he alone is the strongest. The problem with that is simple. The Tournament of Power is structured in a way that demands teamwork. It is not about who is the strongest fighter individually, but about which team can work together most effectively and use the best strategies to outmaneuver rival teams. Cell is vain and his only goal is to prove himself as the strongest, most perfect fighter. If he came to realize that he could not eliminate the competition alone, this would be a giant blow to Cell's massive ego, and he likely would not have been able to put that ego aside in order to work together with his old rivals from Universe 7 to win the tournament. So what about Frieza? He is also vain and has an inflated ego for sure, and he certainly does not like the other members of the Universe 7 team. And yet, Frieza has showed himself to be a valuable member of the team time and time again, even helping his arch nemesis Goku while betraying a member of his own race, Frost. But more than that, Frieza has shown himself to be willing to do the dirty work that the other members of his team are not willing to do. Vegeta saves Cabba because as a Saiyan, he feels some sort of compassion for a member of his race even though Cabba is fighting for a rival universe. Earlier in the series, Goku allowed Caulifla and Kale to get away in order to recover so that he could face off against them when they were at full strength. And this is a problem that many Saiyans and of course Cell share. They want to prove that they are the strongest fighters and they are willing to let their enemies recover or get stronger because they want to face the biggest challenge possible. But whether we as viewers like Cabba, Caulifla and Kale as characters aside, this is an elimination tournament. The losing teams will have their entire universe erased, their families, friends, everyone they ever knew gone forever. If we look at it from a practical perspective, there is no room for compassion here. If the lives of everyone you've ever known rest on you winning this tournament, everyone who is fighting for another universe is your enemy. Frieza is aware of this, and he isn't afraid to do the dirty work that the Saiyans and other members of Universe 7 refuse to do. Think about it. What if, after Vegeta saved Cabba, Cabba somehow got in the way of the Universe 7 team and cost them the victory? There is no guarantee that if Universe 7 loses, Universe 6 will win and then wish Universe 7 back to life with the Super Dragon Balls, and vice versa. There is no guarantee that if Universe 6 loses, Universe 7 will automatically win and wish the other universe back. There are other universes in play here, and even the smallest risk, one single wrong move, could lead to the destruction of everyone you love and care about. This is no joke, and there is no room for error here. There is no room for compassion towards your rivals. Frieza might be vain, but unlike the Saiyans and Cell, he has a higher goal than simply being the strongest fighter. Frieza wants to be the emperor of the universe, but for that to happen, he must ensure that there is a universe for him to rule in the first place. So he will do whatever it takes to keep Universe 7 from being erased. This doesn't mean that Frieza is now a good guy. It doesn't mean that he now likes the other members of his team. To the contrary, I am sure Frieza will try to get his revenge on Goku and the others the first chance he gets. His plan is to use the Super Dragon Balls to become more powerful than even the divine beings. But this can happen only after he makes sure that Universe 7 isn't erased. This is why Frieza was the perfect choice for the Tournament of Power. He is strong, ruthless, and devious. He will do whatever it takes to get his way. He will do what needs to be done to win, even when the others aren't willing to. When Goku or Gohan or someone else find themselves morally conflicted about what to do and they hesitate, Frieza will step up and do what needs to be done to win. I find it ironic that in this case, a villain might turn out to be the biggest asset to the Universe 7 team, precisely because he is a villain and doesn't suffer from the same moral limitations that the heroes do. It's ironic, but it is also very interesting. In life, things are often complicated rather than simple, and in times of war, for example, even good people find themselves having to do bad things in order to win and survive. I really like that Dragon Ball Super is exploring these types of issues more than Dragon Ball Z did, and I like that this makes us who are watching wonder how far we would go for the greater good. What would we be willing to do to save our entire universe and everyone we love? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, but I think that I just might be closer to Frieza on this issue. I believe that in the end, I would do whatever it takes to protect the people I care about, even if that means showing no mercy to my rivals. Do you agree? Disagree? Do you think that Frieza could turn out to be one of the MVPs for Universe 7 because he is willing to do whatever it takes? Has your opinion of Frieza being chosen for the tournament changed as the episodes have gone on? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, be sure to hit that like button to let me know. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. As always, thank you so much for watching. I want to give a big thank you to my friend Kid Kai for helping out. I also want to give a big thank you to all of our Anime Uproar patrons for supporting the channel so that we can keep doing what we do, including Christian Floor, Urbano, Third Strike Shanado, the one and only Gilgamesh, and Original Link. Also, big thank you to all of our former patrons, and if you'd like to consider supporting the channel on Patreon, link is in the description. Finally, a really good friend of mine and one of my personal favorite YouTubers, Nuxtaku, made a really interesting Dragon Ball Super video the other day. By the way, I don't say that he is one of my favorite YouTubers because he's my friend, I say it because he is an absolutely hilarious content creator. His latest Dragon Ball Super video was about the Goku vs Jiren fight, but here's the catch. Nuxtaku is not actually a Dragon Ball Super fan, and he doesn't even watch the show, so he made a sarcastic commentary of the fight made by a non-DBS fan. If you're a Dragon Ball Super fan and have a sense of humor, I definitely recommend checking this out. It is absolutely hilarious. If you decide to check it out, the link is in the description, and feel free to tell him that his waifu is trash. He'll know what you mean. Feel free to let me know what type of Dragon Ball Super video you want to see next. Would you like to see commentary videos, theory videos, character analyses, facts? We do it all here at Anime Uproar, so let me know what you would like to see about Dragon Ball Super, and I will do my best to deliver. And until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.